Hi, Joy Tribe. Welcome. Good evening. Welcome to the Joy Villa Show After Hours Joy Tribe Extravaganza. Yeah, welcome. We're here. I have some good news and some bad news. Today is definitely going to be more casual. That's the good news. We had a great morning this morning. I loved having you guys on the show. We've got the Joy Villa Show. Just absolutely rocking and rolling. I'm so freaking excited. And yeah, I love it because you guys have been just having a blast and having so much fun and interacting, and we have topics, and it's awesome. And I love that. The only thing is, the bad news is I'm exhausted, guys. I wake up in the morning and I do the show. I get ready for the show. I research the topics, right? And I've thrown everything into my mornings to be with you guys. And I love that. But right now, I realized I can't burn the. At first, I was really excited because I was like, okay, I don't want to let you guys down. That's always my thing. And I love getting on these lives with you guys. Like, this is so much fun for me. And especially on Wednesday nights, this has been our OG way to chat and see each other, right? And I thought, well, if we do like a kind of casual, fun chat, this could be great. And it's not the content I'm not worried about, but sorry. I'm trying to move my desk and my chair hit my desk. But it's more of like I'm exhausted. And I want to be able to give you guys some of the best, information and knowledge. And I do get up pretty early to get ready for the show. And I love chatting with you guys. So today will be our last Wednesday show. Unless, no, I think we'll just make it mornings. Because I was going to say we could vote on it. You guys are my loyal Joy Tribe. I love you guys. But, how do you guys feel about us just moving to the mornings? Because the mornings are easier for me. We set it up. It's 5 days a week. Real Joy is back on the air. So, yeah, but let me know where you're watching from. And if you didn't know, I have to announce that we have the Joy Villa show every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. Now, it's very early for my Pacific Coast people. It's 6 a.m., and I get it. But, maybe getting up early will help you get your lazy buns up, get some lazy buns up. I do feel spicier in the evening, I have to say, more casual. And I love my new microphone. Isn't it pretty? Mhm. I just worked out. And yeah, so I think that doing both shows, I definitely think I'm superwoman sometimes. I thought, I can definitely do a morning show and an evening. I was so looking forward to it. I think if I had a studio, and when I have a studio, Lord willing, and my makeup is done by a team and I just show up, it's all done. But even then, you still got to get to the studio. There's always trials and tribulations on everything, right? Also today, right after our live show, I had an interview with an amazing Christian conservative podcast in Spain. She's in Spain, so in Barcelona, which I had so much fun being in Barcelona. I shot a movie out there. That was a couple years ago, which we've finally got it edited. So that's a travel documentary about Andorra. So, it's been a lot. If I have interviews and I do the morning show, doing the evening show, it's not like I get paid for this too, but even if I got paid, I'd be tired tonight, and I don't want to burn out. And I know you guys don't want me to burn out. So sadly, I am discontinuing the Wednesday nights Joy Tribe Lives. But good news is we're going to have 5 days a week where you get to chat with me. Like, that's cool, right? On YouTube, does it say I'm also live on Wednesdays? I might have to change that. I might have to change it. It's just too much. Y'all, your girl's, yeah, I say Wednesday, 6 p.m. Yeah, I'm going to change that. Your girl is exhausted. It's just a lot to do, it's a lot to do a lot. And yeah, but we had an amazing show this morning. We streamed 8 hours ago. We talked about exposing the lies, the seed oil scam, and rest in peace, InfoWars truth teller. That's episode 3. Wow. This is cool. I'm looking at my page. You guys getting all this content. Are you loving it? We've had some really awesome episodes. And yeah, so the first one has 222 views. We talked about Ozempic, political, and then yesterday we talked about Lady Gaga. So the shows are going to get out of the algorithm because when we stream live, we get over 600 live viewers. But for YouTube, it's only counts, right? It's for YouTube, there's only 260, right? Under 300 views for a YouTube video. So I definitely am I've definitely got blacklisted, on unfortunately on YouTube. Like I don't they call it shadow banned. And that's just unfortunately how it is, guys. But the good news is doing this show and getting the support from you guys, it helps the algorithm. Actually, when you do donations, it helps the algorithm. Um, when when you comment, it helps the algorithm. When you share it, when you like it, when you comment things on the live, when you comment things on the post live, it helps the algorithm. So just know that you are making my life better and helping me, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely I just posted a video too. I don't know if you guys could see it. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, there's a video about is this about yeah, this is about the rapid weight loss and then the Ozempic face. That is on live. I'm just editing the title for it. I'm putting out a lot of content so you guys can see um you can see things because it's going to be a lot of content coming out. It's going to be a lot of like clips of the content. So I'm hoping to give you guys a really great experience. And I'm also going to have some exciting announcements soon. Once we have everything set up, I'll be able to announce more. Some meetups, some Joy Tribe meetups. Just fun stuff. Yeah, because I know that my Joy Tribe likes to be involved in things. You guys like to be busy. You guys like it when there's lots of content, when there's like smart. It's like you guys are political, but also savvy. I just love my Joy Tribe. You guys are thinking people and you're opinionated. So I love hearing your opinions. And I'd love to come to a town near you and do the Joy Villa show tour. How awesome would that be? All right, I'm going to read some comments from you guys. I'm going to miss my evening crew, but a lot of you guys came to my morning show. So thank you for making the crossover. I know it's not easy. Hey, hi, Matt Mittens. Good to see you, Matt. Oh, and he's a member of my channel, a member of my channel. I don't know why I went British right there. A member of my channel, only $5 a month gets you a cup of coffee. It's less than a Starbucks cup of coffee, and it gets my show up and running. See, we've got about half the viewers, less than half the viewers in the evening. So morning, I think, is a good time, which I'm shocked. You guys are up. You're hard workers. Hi, Joy. I was wondering where you were. I'm guessing this will be more casual. You know how it goes, baby boo. I know, Matt Mittens. Why weren't you on the morning live? Joy's doing twice the lives, twice the fun. Exactly, and twice the struggles. If I didn't do interviews and run my fitness company and make sure my clients are good and then do my social media, I haven't even posted about my anniversary because I've been so busy. So if I wasn't doing all that, I would for sure be able to do the, twice on Wednesdays. Um, but it doesn't make sense. If I want to do something pop up and special, we might do like a weekend pop up. But you can just count on me for the 9 a.m. And it's nice to change up the schedule, isn't it? I noticed that a little late night with actual birthday. So, oh my gosh, happy birthday, Matt! Happy birthday! So you didn't get up as early. Now, where are you guys? What time zone? For those of you who've watched the Joy Villa show this week, right? We've had 3 shows in the can already. Yay! What time is it in your time zone when you watch it? Like what time is I'd like to know just to know like what time is it when you're watching it and does that time work for you? Because what I see happening is the Joy Villa show will start at 9. Eventually, if you guys are good, it's not dependent on how good you are. You guys are always good. My Joy Tribe's amazing. But eventually when we have sponsorships and more guests, and the segment, it might end up being a longer form show. It might end up going until we go 9 to 10 Eastern AM. It might go 9 to 11. It might be a 2-hour show with more breaks in between, right? And like playing more video content. So I'm not talking for 2 hours straight, but it does make your vocals strong, and then maybe some musical performances. And eventually we'll move into a studio, though I love being able to be from home. And I know you guys like that casual. You're right here with me in my house. I'm doing my laundry. I'm freaking drinking water, chilling. Mm. By the way, whenever you see me put on this cute shirt, isn't it beautiful? This nice, I believe it's all cotton. So cute. This is basically my robe. This is the most comfortable shirt, and it doesn't totally close. That's why I keep holding it like this. I don't want to have a wardrobe malfunction. But it folds over. It's like one of those kind of robe foldovers. And it's like short for a robe though. But this is basically my robe. It's like a short, cute moo. And I love it so much because I'm fooling you all. You think it's a whole long dress. I'm fooling everyone. All right, what are you guys saying here? I love you guys. I also have a new face I have on my checklist. Oh yeah, JCL is starting a podcast of interviews that I do my podcast. Joy's friend Kaya Jones. I have a few questions I want to ask her one-on-one. Oh yeah, she's a busy girl, but if she can. Yeah, when was your birthday, Matt? Happy birthday. Oh yeah, JCL, you were on your college campus this morning, but you're in your own home tonight. Thank you for supporting Double. You've always been such a good supporter. Happy birthday, Matt Mittens. Real Joy is back on the air. Yes. Toledo, Ohio. I saw clips from that podcast. Yes. You gave us a good 3 years of Wednesdays, Joy. Oh, I did. It has been 3 years. Well, before that, I was doing Wednesdays. It's been longer than 3 years. I've been doing Wednesdays for like 6 years, but it wasn't always super consistent. The last 3 years, I've been much more consistent. And yeah, it's been like 6 years. It's been well, during the pandemic, I did a daily live too. So, and I really like that because you get to see the same names pop up. I get to, not the same faces. I don't see your faces here, but I see your faces with the titles and stuff, your little profile pictures. And it's great because we get to get very intimate and talk, and it's more casual. It was casual like this during, the pandemic, so that people kind of, because people felt lonely, and I know people were isolated, and I wanted to do that. So, yeah, hi, Rosemary from Texas. I'm going to do a Joy Tribe meetup in Texas. It's going to be so fun. It's happening the end of April in Texas. The cat's out the bag. More details to be released, but save the last weekend of April. Is it the last weekend? It is the last weekend of April. Save that date. Save the date so you guys can get going to Texas. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be in Austin. And I will be announcing by probably Monday. I'll announce it. I'm getting some details wrapped up. It's going to be amazing. So, what you got to say about 2-hour drive over yonder to Whittier, California, to visit special someone for birthday celebration? That sounds so fun. Yeah. What else did you do? Maybe it's a blessing in disguise that you don't have as many comments in the chat. If the chat was flying through, it would be difficult to answer every question. Yeah, I mean, we've got some good comments. Eventually, it will be flying through because that consistency, the algorithm rewards it. And that's one of the biggest things is, if I'm not consistent, once a week, YouTube doesn't consider consistent, but daily posts, daily lives at the same time, YouTube starts going, oh, this is a regular creator. And to break through this horrendous algorithm, I'm not naked. I'm not trying to sell products to kids. I'm not doing a bunch of weird bloopers. I'm not doing weird stuff. So YouTube don't want to show it. And I'm conservative Christian, so you already know. Um, Trust me, I've joined lives where the chat is full of people and I can't get a thought in, like when Candace does lives. Yeah, because she's got a huge, huge base, huge following. That's true. It's hard. Eastern time. So it's 9 a.m. Eastern for you. Oh, cool. Hi, Jason Armitage. Hello, Dr. Samuel. Kathy, she's back. Kathy LaRose. Hey, Joy, beautiful as ever. Oh, thank you, love. Are you in your shop? Are you in your craft shop? She has the Crafter's Paradise. Thank you. Good to see you. Birthday was yesterday, the 11th, 2-hour drive to Whittier, California to spend with special sweetheart. Oh, Matt, that's beautiful. Yeah, if there was like 200 people in the live, like in the chat, that would be pretty hectic, I think. Yeah, it says we only have 7 viewers on Instagram or on YouTube. Doesn't make sense though, because we have 14 likes, reactions. So maybe some people drop in and drop off. I think also the counter can't be accurate, but we do have 200 over 200 people total. 209 I have people. 208 as I say that someone dropped off. And we're not streaming on Instagram right now because I just didn't feel like doing it. But we'll be back on tomorrow. TDS is getting wilder every day. And especially I know I'm not talking about specific topics, so the chat like can just kind of lead the topics and that's what I've been doing, pretty casual, but I like it. I love being here with you guys. I love doing the Joy Villa show. I love being able to communicate and talk and share my journey and just chill with you guys. TDS is getting wilder every day. Actually getting a pedicure. Ooh, Kathy's getting a pedicure. Self-care, girl. Come on, queen. Yas, queen. Did you hear that inflation went down? The left has to eat their words once again. Yes. I didn't hear that. That's awesome. Kathy, I need to know what color you're getting in your pedicure. Are you the kind of girl who gets medium, normal tones, like, things like that? Or are you um the kind of girl who goes like wild colors, or are you like I always do pink? Like, okay, so I guess there's two categories. One is like the tones that are socially acceptable, like pink, nudes, or are you the girl who does bright colors, something different every time? Or are you like, I just do red or pink, or like you have like two colors you switch? I want to know because inquiring minds want to know. Which one am I? Which one do you guys think I am? You probably think I'm the one who does like bright colors all the time. Like sometimes my toes are green. So I've done that before with my nails. I did have a period in 2018. There was a season of my life where I had, oh my gosh, lime green sparkles. Kathy. Whoa. So she's the wild one. Never pink or red, she says. Look at her. I love that. That's funky. You think I'm neutrals? Okay, so you think I always get my toenails especially neutrals? Yeah, she's just like a very neutral girl. My nails are natural. They're not painted, which bothers me. It actually bothers me when my nails are not painted because I feel like I feel more naked. I'm not the neutrals girl. I am the pink or red girl. Believe it or not, I cannot stand neutrals. The most I've done with neutrals is like clear polish because I used to always have my nails done. So this is really rare that my getting more into fitness. It's like, it can chip, but then I would get shellacked nails over my real nails. Always, almost always. Like I said, I had one season of my life, 1 year where I got multiple, and this was when I was really unhappy with my marriage, believe it or not. Not this marriage now, my ex-marriage. I felt very unhappy. I felt very isolated. I felt very neglected. And so I would get my nails done once a week or once every other week. And it would be like something that made me feel good. I mean, I was very successful on the outside and I would do bright colors. I did rainbow before and my nails were super long, natural. I did like never got designs, but I would get like, sparkles. Sometimes it would be like gold and gold and different things and like, but I'll tell you that was very out of character for me. Even though my clothes are always like that, different color all the time. I stay away from neutrals. I'm not a neutral girl. I cannot stand them. Black is a neutral for me. I do like black. Black's cool. But I like colors. But my nails, my toes, always pink or red. I can't get away from it. It's classic. It's iconic. I have had my nails red, white, and blue before, Christmas colors before, like seasonal. But I don't go crazy. I don't paint like little pumpkins on it or little Easter eggs. I don't know. It's not my thing. I like it. When I see it on girls, I'm always like, oh, I like your nails. But it's just like too childish. I like iconic, classic. Even me not wearing bright red lips right now. I was like, oh, should I just do it with nude lips? I can't. The Joy tribe will be like, "What is wrong with Joy? She needs to have her bright red lipstick on." So I just did a one swipe, so it's kind of pinkish. So I'm like, "It looks different from this morning." But it's okay. To each his own for sure. I'm a trendsetter from wearing that dress. Thank you. And then you said, "Do you still have the Trump dress?" I do. You still have your Trump dress? Absolutely. I feel it needs to be submitted to the Smithsonian of Conservatism for being the first to counter the craziness of the Hollywood left. Much love. Thank you, Guru. You're so sweet. I was a trendsetter. It's so true. Yes. Yeah, you can see me in pink and red, right? That's my colors. I love pink and red, like my microphone. But hot pink, not this pink. This is almost a neutral. This is pretty for this because it's just like calming and we're talking about stuff. I like this orange punching bag. I actually love it. But I think it's a little too much orange in my studio. I do kind of want to put it like one cohesive color. I'm a color girl, so I might do all pink in the background. I don't know. This is my room too. It's my studio room. It's my business room. I have to show you guys a little bit. Hold on. This is the behind the scenes. So there's my these are that's an unfinished painting I did. Um hold on. Trying to do this because it's like reversed for me. That's my big ass calendar. That's what it's called. Big ass calendar, see? That's my American flag. This is my bodybuilding trophies. This is a picture of me and my sister when we were little. This is cool because I'm like vlogging. That's my other calendar. So that's a month by month. This is every week. Every month, every line is a month in the year. So that's a whole year for the wall. So I can plan things for the whole year. And the green is my birthday Austin celebration. That's April. So you can see the whole year. This is a month by month calendar. It's kind of empty right now. I'm busier than that. I update it sometimes. That's my American flag. That's my closet, at least in my bathroom. That's my little songwriting corner over there where I have my billboard. That's my fan. And then my little couch back there that folds out to a bed. Um, that's my painting that I did myself. I painted that. Not this one. This was painted of me by a fan. Really awesome. But the blue swirls, I painted that one. That's reverse. There. Boom. That's mine. That couch folds out. My guitar's on the wall. And then it's not huge, but it's very roomy. The punching bag. And then there's my window. And there's you guys. That's on my laptop. I'm watching you guys from my laptop. Isn't that cool? And that's a dry erase board I have to put back up because I love it's very detailed at my daily. And look at my booty girl because I'm all about that fitness. Got to build them glutes. I'm the glute queen. That's a neon light. And here I am. Isn't that cool? You guys get to see the behind the scenes. I think that's fun. I should do more vlogging. If I am going to do anything on Wednesdays, which I don't think I'll end up doing it though, which we're just going to say it's over. It's over for now. Thank you for the support on the Wednesdays. But I will end up releasing like vlogs eventually, like just more content for YouTube because I would like to get more of my audience on YouTube because it just stays there. It's a great place to grow. So yeah. Let's see what else we got. See, it's very casual. Maybe I'll do it on the weekend. Yeah, going on a weekend for a podcast is a good idea. Yeah. You can do them at random. You could do it too. I would suggest that you do them at random, but record them. If you do a podcast, I would record it, but you can do it live. It's just when you start doing something live, you never have a lot of viewers. So we got 250 viewers right here now, which is cool. But so it feels awkward. You're like talking and there's nobody there. But as people get to know you and you collect a fan base, I've been doing this for a long time, right? Years and years and years. Um, you will be able to find more people that follow you, as you niche. One of my favorite colors is goldenrod. Nice. You're hilarious. Um, let's see. That's a nice color. Goldenrod is a nice gold color. Michael, hello, Mrs. Joy Villa. How are you doing, beautiful girl? Hi, Michael Lombasio. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Michael. You came for my morning, and so were you, Apostate Alex. You guys don't have anything to do? You're watching me twice a day? I love this. Don't you guys have anything better to do? And the answer is no, you don't. You should do a stream on Thursdays at 2. Alex. JCL, I was planning on recording it. That's yeah, okay, good. So you're doing it. Apostate Alex is cracking me up. He's just got a really great witty sense of humor, and I love it. Um, do you think Elon Musk is doing a good job with Doge? Um, yeah, I think he is. He's doing a great job with Doge. Don't like he's finding he's finding I'm sorry. People are like, why are you laughing at Alex? It's just he's cracking some inside jokes, guys. He's hilarious. And you know what? You got me at a right time where I'm extra silly at night, and that's actually why I love doing these lives in the evening because it's very casual. And in the morning, I mean, I woke up, I did my praise and worship, I listened to music, I'm planning the day, I'm doing my makeup, I'm kissing my husband, and and then he always wakes up and like bothers me before I do my live. I love my husband, but he's always like annoying me. He's like coming in and trying to like he's like, "Hey, baby," and he's all hyper. I'm like, "Babe, I'm about to do my live. Wait." And then I want him to be on the show. I tried to call him to be on the show this morning. He's at work now. He's a tattoo artist, but yeah. No, but you're hilarious. I love it. This is what I love too. These kind of like where this is how this show has been for 3 years. It's just been like us chatting, right? And sometimes we get trolls in here. I haven't had trolls. I thought that guy was trolling this morning. So it's kind of cool to do an after hours chat because so I don't know, but for now we're gonna discontinue. We're gonna discontinue the chats on Wednesday nights. I'm sorry. Wah, wah, wah. See, I'm already missing it. I'm talking myself out of it. Joy, stop. Stop. I love it. You're such an intelligent woman. God bless you, gorgeous girl. Oh, thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. I love it. Yes. I think the earliest I'll produce it will be this summer. Okay, so you're getting it going. You're getting it going. Alex, what's the name of your podcast? If you had a podcast, would it be the Eight Dynamics of Alex podcast? That would be great. Oh yeah, there's no haters on this one. Jason, nice to meet you, Jason. I mean, we don't have any haters here, but oftentimes there is haters. um, Jason, which is crazy because it's actually a great sign we don't have. I mean, I don't know because sometimes it's good. I like the trolls. The trolls usually come in the evening though. They're not up early, drinking their coffee, being productive citizens, right? So, um, there's more trolls on Instagram. I have to say, more haters, but there's no haters on this on the Joy Tribe live. Oh, do you prefer yeah, so let's just do a Q and A. Whatever you guys wanna ask me. Do you prefer Sean Hannity or Bill O'Reilly? Oh, I know Sean Hannity, and I don't know Bill O'Reilly, but I know Bill O'Reilly had a temper. That's what they say. I've never met him. I've never been on his show. "Evan, we'll do it live." Like, he was crazy. I got some good laughs from that, though. It's just like, "Oh my gosh, he's crazy." But you can catch anybody on a crazy day. I've heard some stuff. Hey, I don't know Bill, but Sean, I know him personally, and I've been on his show, so I have to say Sean Hannity because that's my friend. He did a great show. Yes, he does have anger issues, right? I mean, wasn't that like 15 years ago? He could have worked on it, but um, yeah, I think he still has some anger issues. I don't know, actually, I can't say that. I don't wanna get sued. I don't think he has anger issues. I think he's moved on. I mean, it's been enough time. And he get fired? So, like, I mean, if you can't learn from that, um, oh, I love it. Do you really believe that they are going to allow Trump to continue to be president after 2028? Um, no, because they can't. 2024, how can they allow him to be president after what? He only gets 4 years. I'm trying to see if it make sense. Um, oh, interesting. Interesting name, Alex. That's a great name for a podcast. Oh my gosh. How many things are gonna be written about me now? Like how much? You know what I mean? Like it's just It is what it is. All you can do is laugh at some things. Sometimes all you can do is laugh. Like the haters, like how many people are going to write reports about me and try to accuse me of things? You know what I mean? It's probably a lot. There's going to be a lot. There's definitely going to be a lot of people who are going to accuse me of being somebody who's trying to take down others. And I've got a reputation of not following the mainstream, the lamestream media or the mainstream thing. I think you can only laugh at your haters. You can only laugh at oppressive or suppressive people who try to stop you, right? You can only laugh at them because otherwise, what else is it? Like you said, humor is the best cure. Exactly. I've been out as a conservative voice, as an artist, as a woman of color, as a woman of this. Like, I mean, all these, whatever labels people want to show on me, I mean, we already know humor is the best cure. Exactly, Alex. That's so true. Humor is the best cure. That's it. That's why I was laughing so much. You get a great sense of humor too. It's the best when you can laugh. Okay, what does Dr. Samuel say? I just brought that question up to you because they were thinking to overturn the 22nd Oh, to allow Trump. I think that's just Trump trolling people. Talk about humor. Trump's got a sense of humor that he trolls people, right? I don't think all of his humor I think is funny. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, but I do know he does it on purpose. He does it to instigate, and I think that in itself is funny. He's hilarious. They can't do that. I definitely agree with you. Who just said that? Apocalyptico. 22nd Amendment, max 2 terms. That's right. No, you said Vance should run. That was JCL. Vance should run in 2028. His son won't be old enough to run. Don't you have to be 35 to run for president? He'd have to run in like 20 years. I love this. Apostate Alex says, I got in trouble for not fitting the mold. Now I'm doing my own thing and I feel so much better for it. I love that. I love it when people don't fit the mold. That's exactly how I am. Like you feel released exactly when you don't fit the mold. It's so true. There's power in being true to yourself. Amen. There is power in being true to yourself, no matter what that is. And that's the thing is, oh, Donald Jr. Duh. Sorry, Jason. I don't know. I was thinking Baron. I was like, what are you? And then I'm thinking, are you the idiot? No, I'm the idiot here. No, nobody's an idiot. But I was like judging you. I'm all Don Jr. Duh. I don't think Don Jr. is going to run for president. I think he's great. He's more fiery. I think that no, I think that they're going to run Vance. That's how I feel. I feel really strong. Eric is not gonna run for president. He's chill. He's in the back. I mean, anybody with the last name of Trump could technically be ran. I'd rather Ivanka, but she's stepping away from politics. But they're not built for this. This is a super crazy lifestyle. Like, it's not. I mean, they could do it, but it's a choice. You got to be like ready to take it all. And that just because they have the Trump last name doesn't mean they're going to be him. But Vance has got his own unique style and his own unique, attitude. Don Jr. said he's setting up Vance. He convinced his dad to pick him. Nice. See, that's why I think Don is going to be in the background. He's a Capricorn. He's got a really good strategic mind. He doesn't have to be in the forefront. He can be more free not being president because as soon as you're president, they attack you like crazy. And also they attack you from the left and the right. So, yeah. Why do Hollywood people like corruption and not correction? What is their problem with correction and us civilian people living good lives? Well, you got to think about from there. They're trapped. They're trapped in a system, right? It's a cult. Hollywood is a cult, like any cult. You get trapped in that system and you get told you have to behave a certain way and you believe it's the best for you and the best for everyone else. And you think you're promised you're going to achieve a great status. You're going to get higher and higher and higher. You're going to get there and you're told like this is the best, like your dreams will come true and your Hollywood goals will happen. And so you think this is how it's supposed to be. And when you are brainwashed to that extent, you will do anything for that carrot, that golden carrot. And that's what Hollywood does. They brainwash you. It's satanic. It's horrendous. They tell you you have to be able to do what we say, and corruption is just because they have no morals. They have no values. Their god is money, their god is power. So when you are willing to sacrifice everything for your own goals instead of talking, like having a god, having a god compass, then you'll be like, yeah. And then there's this elitist mindset in Hollywood where they think they're better than us. So they're like, yeah, you guys, DEI is going to save you. They don't care about DEI. They're the ones saying we don't want any more black people on set. We've gone black enough on this role, right? That's the crazy thing. Yeah. It's like they don't, it is Jewish. It's very but it's very controlled. It's like it's very godless, and it's very it's a mafia. That's what Hollywood is. It's a mafia. So that's why the mafia, Hollywood, cults, it's all under the same Luciferian bringer of light, but it's a false doctrine. It's all false doctrine. And when you recognize that, when the scales fall over your eyes, it is painfully obvious of what it is. It's painfully obvious that you see it. That's right. It's not just Hollywood. There's a lot of groups in and around Hollywood that do the same thing. Absolutely, Alex. They all feed off the same machine. Absolutely. They feed off the same machine. And it becomes about power. It's not even about politics anymore. Because politics is a smoke screen for most people. A lot of the left and the right are in bed together. That's just how it is. You see that the Bushes are just as bad as freaking Obamas. Like they're all they're all corrupt. So why do they believe in it? Because they believe the lie, and civilians are on the outside because we don't have those kind of, I like to say, yeah, there's blood sacrifices and all that stuff. Absolutely, it's true. Just like Epstein, exactly. Holly Weird, exactly. Yeah, that does exist up there. People sacrifice and all this weird stuff, but it's way more sinister than that. It's way more slick than that. There truly is mind control that happens on such a small level. It's like, oh, just try this, just do this. And they're wearing suits and they look clean and they get you. That's how they get you. And they say, oh, we don't support those people, those Satanists. We would never. Those people, we would never. Oh yeah, we don't do drugs. We're very clean cut. We don't do this. Right? And so you get suckered in. We're not like them. But don't go look at them. Don't go research it. No, 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 no. Just listen to us. We're telling you we're not like them. I'm telling you repeatedly, I'm not like them. Boom, boom, boom. They're not like us. But seriously, that's what they do until you believe it. And then that's what every single corruptible organization has done since time immemorial. And it can catch a lot of people. It can catch people where you would least expect it. And I know from experience. Actors and directors in Hollywood aren't as bad as producers for the most part. I mean, is that a question or a statement? I think it's not. Individuals are usually not the problem. It's the upper level people, upper echelon. There's actors that are clean cut and fine. There's producers that are fine. There's directors that are fine. But it's true that producers hold more power. A producer holds the most power. So absolute power does corrupt. Absolutely. Right. And control. So that's the thing is like if you have a person who's in position of power, already, they're corruptible to some extent. That's just how it is. Even ministers, even believers, even, Christians, even other religious views and sects and denominations can become cultic. Even MAGA has a bit of culticness in it. I will be the first to say, yeah, MAGA is a bit of a cult sometimes. Those people who worship Trump, they're like, we want King Trump above all. We love him. We love him. Trump, 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 Trump. Like they put their whole life on the line. And that's not the way to do it because Trump is not going to save you. Trump is appointed. I do believe God appointed him, but he's not going to save you from yourself. If you don't have a relationship with God, you're lost. And there's a lot of love out there. So, it's just too easy to fall into these traps. And that's why people of high position, celebrities, producers, directors, anybody who's lifted up to a superior position, is in effect, in in a factual basis, open to being corrupted because there's a target on their back if you're doing something good. But that doesn't mean fame and money and power, I don't believe actually corrupt you because there's good people who've had that. It just means there's more options for corruption and it exposes whatever was there to begin with. So, especially if you're lonely and you're sad and people are going to see that, they're going to prey upon your insecurities. So, when I see a lot of actors, they're insecure. Oh my gosh, they're obsessed with their looks. They'll do whatever it takes, right? I respect your honesty. Thank you. I will always be honest with you guys because, yeah, that's why I stopped talking about politics so much. I still discuss politics, but more in a broader view. I'm not going to be, I get on my soapbox, but I don't want to jump on here and rant at you that you have to, do a certain thing. These people who are asking for Trump on currency or Mount Rushmore are missing the point. MAGA is not about one man, it's about a country. Exactly, David. They're like, I want Trump to be king. That sounds good to me. I'm like, what? What? What if you find out that he was corrupted and you just idolize this man? I mean, we don't know. We don't know if he's been compromised. I hope not. Pray for him every day. But I'm not going to stand behind some human being and tell you somebody I don't know personally. I mean, I've met many times, and I will stand behind and say he's been kind to me. He's been super considerate. He's been awesome. But I know a lot of really awesome people that are in corruptible organizations. And I do believe even the Republican Party is a corruptible organization. Politics is corrupt. So I do believe he's doing the best he can. I will vote for Vance. I will vote, I voted for Trump 3 times. I will vote for them, but he can only do so much. If you think he's gonna save you and be like the god of all, what? They're missing the point. Think for yourself. Really, truly think for yourself. I think people who want Trump on Mount Rushmore are joking. I don't think they are. I hear you preach. I hear you, Joy. Preach regarding politics. Thank you, Sahara the Free. Oh, I love Sahara the Free. It's been a long time I haven't seen you. That's so great. I love you guys. Alex says the worst is when they make you think you're becoming more yourself, but in actual fact, they're trying to make you fit their mold and control your thinking. Preach it. Exactly. That's exactly right. There's a lot of groups like that. That's exactly right. I'm all about the underdog. See, when I see like conservatives having to be closeted, I believe that there are closeted conservatives in Hollywood that are playing like liberals to keep their careers alive. Exactly. Like that's not cool. Like we obviously have a huge leftist slant in Hollywood. So they're the ones controlling it for sure. But what's behind it is greed, desire, um, sinfulness, desire is a big thing because Hollywood got me. I lost my parents, and there was a group I was involved with, you know, um, that was under the guise of self-help, trying to help me. And it was very tough because I was lonely. I'd lost my parents had died. And so they preyed upon that, like offering me family and community and making me believe I was thinking for myself. But, it it was a horrible thing. And I left all of that. And I'm so grateful to Jesus that he took me out of my past and brought me here. And I will be as honest as I can possibly be and I will be sharing my testimony very soon because I'm not bought and paid for by anybody, including MAGA, Trump, politics because these are not identities. My identity is in Jesus Christ. That's it. So if Jesus wants me to do something, I will do. I will be a part of that movement, to be a part of it, to help others to do things. But I won't put my identity in there. I've made that mistake way too many times. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect by all means, because I have effed up many times. But God in his mercy and his grace, he's just always there. And I love Jesus. He's so good. And he got me out of a lot of stuff. So I'm so grateful for you guys here. Hi, David. Sahara the Free. Hi, Joy and Beautiful Souls here. Oh, yeah. This is great. Love you, girl. It would be a pleasure to have conversations someday regarding fitness and health, and also maybe spreading awareness. Ex Muslims like myself who are dissenting from Islam. Whoa, I love that. You got out of a cult. Praise God. Sahara the Free. Please, please. What I want you to do is email me, joy@joyvilla.com. I'd love to have you on the show and us talk about that. Actually, I'd love to have a conversation about fitness. I'd love to get you set up for a consultation call. Let's do it. Yes, Miss Sahara. I love it. Yes, in Jesus' name, amen. Yes, Dr. Samuel Momodu, amen. Yes, yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Alex says, I respect that you're not afraid to share your opinions, being true to yourself. Thank you, Alex. You too. I really appreciate that. Well done, Joy. All the power to you. There's a community of people here to support you if you need it. Thank you so much, Alex. I appreciate that. I definitely do. And I will reach out to many communities when I'm ready. When I'm ready to speak more about my experience and yeah, when I've because I'm doing some trauma healing from some of the things I've been through, and writing a I'm writing these things down, I'm journaling, and when I'm ready to speak out publicly on with more great detail, I will definitely let you know. And I appreciate the love. I appreciate the respect. You guys are so awesome. For now, keep watching the show because it's only going to get better. Sahara, love you, Joy, and it would be a pleasure to have a conversation. Oh, yeah, I just read this. This is awesome. You guys are making me so warm and fuzzy inside. Oh, unfortunately, mainstream media will not discuss anything that involves Islam or Muslims. It would be a great idea to spread awareness, especially Islamism. Yes. Um, it's creeping here in America. I know. And oh, how I would love to do a roundtable discussion on cults and satanic religious practices and just be able to expose it all. It's too spicy for YouTube for sure. But someday maybe a documentary would be awesome, or like a sit down roundtable this series or something, something like that, because for sure um it's a problem. The only thing you can do is share your story. Like I can't speak out against, I mean, I can say, yeah, it's definitely, a satanic thing that traps people. You can speak out against it better than I can. Just like I can speak out on my experiences. Speak out on your experiences. I encourage you to write a book, to journal, to heal, to talk about it. That's what I'm doing. I was under a lot of stuff for a long time. For 15 years, I was involved in practices that I'm ashamed of, right? And there was a lot of abuse that went along in the upper echelons, and I didn't find that out till recently. So, yeah, it's intense, but there's always forgiveness, there's always love, there's always grace. When you share your story, you realize other people have gone through similar things, or everybody's going through something. That's why I always try to be a positive light in people's lives, because that's how God created me, to be an encourager. So I would love to talk to you, and they won't talk, the mainstream media. But Sahara, you are welcome to share your experience. I'd actually love to talk to you. Ex Disney star China Anne McClain is also a devout Christian. Yay, I bet she's seen some stuff. I know. Healing isn't quick. You have to allow yourself the time it takes. There's no rush. Thank you so much, Alex. I appreciate that. Oh, you guys, I love you guys. It's so, how can I say no to Wednesday nights? But we'll just keep the same vibe going for Wednesday mornings. I know Gavin Newsom has a podcast and Charlie Kirk was on it. That I didn't listen. Did he eat him alive? That was crazy. Apparently he was like, he got a lot of flack from the left because he was like, "Oh, that's interesting. Okay, okay." He was like actually listening. Maybe he changes. I believe in change. Saul turned into Paul. Saul was killing Christians. You guys don't even know. Those of you who read your Bible, and those of you who don't, you're welcome here, of course. It's not about religion. It's about relationship, right? So Saul was a killer of Christians in the Bible, and he was literally murdering Christians. He was an evil man. He was trying to destroy Christians, and then he got saved. Right, his donkey. Right, that was his donkey. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I gotta get back into the Bible. Yeah, and he definitely got saved, and he was like he became Paul. He changed his name, so Apostle Paul, very popular figure in the Bible who went on to save millions of souls through Jesus Christ and preach the gospel and help people. I mean, this is an he created a legacy of help and love. And Jesus told he said something like you were my one of my favorites, or he I forgot the exact term, but he was like he gave his stamp of approval and love to Paul, who was Saul. So, unless you've been killing the opposition, which I don't believe anybody on here has, you're not too far gone. And even if you had been doing that, obviously God is showing you you're not too far gone. So, but there is shame that always comes off when you leave something where you're like, right? Like you were a Muslim and you're like, oh my gosh, what was I involved in? It happens. Toxic relationships. Yeah, it's toxic relationship. Dr. Samuel Momodou says everybody have their own issues and problems. Amen. Thank you, Doctor. Topeka Atkins, we all have a story to tell. Absolutely all. Bannon was on it today. Bannon was on what today? What was Bannon up on today? That's pretty bold of him. He is bold. Yeah. All sounds a bit suppressive. Just goes to show even the most evil people on the planet can change. Exactly. That's right. I pray for evil people. Yes, 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 yes. He was definitely suppressive. It's true. Nothing to be ashamed of. Take it in your stride. I found the best way to deal with haters is to keep my head held high and just keep on being true to myself. Alex, thank you so much. That is very quality. That's very true. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Saul was definitely suppressive. He definitely that's speaking lightly, right? Sounds like those stats were too high. His stats were too high on the negative side. I shouldn't have said ate him alive. Newsom started acting like he was moving to the middle. Yeah, exactly. That's what I heard. It was like a very comforting, like adult-like conversation, which is missing. Carl says the biblical accounts of Saul's journey to Damascus, later known as Paul's conversion, do not explicitly state whether he was riding a donkey or a horse, or even mention him riding an animal at all. Biblical texts, the Acts of the Apostles, Acts 9:8, describe Saul falling to the ground and being unable to see. I thought his donkey. Oh, he was on a horse. Oh, it's not based on the Bible. I thought his donkey was, like, giving him problems. I must have seen, like, a dramatization of the Bible story when I was a kid, and I thought he was, like, trying to, hang out with his donkey, and then the donkey threw him off, and then he had the so I need to read that again. I need to read the Bible. It's been years. Not now. I read my Bible every day, but it was years before when I was involved in that other demonic religious conditioning and witchcraft stuff. I was not reading my Bible. The biblical accounts of Saul's journey to Damascus, later known as Paul's conversion. I'm going to read the whole thing. This is great. He was riding a donkey or horse. He even mentioned riding animal and all. He was traveling, right? The Acts of the Apostle, Acts 9:8, describes Saul falling to the ground, being unable to see. It's because he fell to the ground and was unable to see. I think the dramatization, or I might have imagined it, was he was kicked off a donkey. He was to be led into Damascus by his companions. Artistic depictions, many artistic representations show Saul on horseback, often on a white horse. But this is not based on the Bible. Wow, thank you, Carl. Carl went to ChatGPT for that. Thank you. Thank you and respect. And I wholeheartedly agree. We all have stories regardless of where we come from. Absolutely, Sahara. And by the way, you guys can go to joyvillafitness.com and get my free ebook. It's called From Stuck to Strong. It is for sale on Amazon, or you can get it for free. You can get my ebook for free. I always say free ebook, but it's not actually free unless you go to joyvillafitness.com. And that's all about fitness. And that's my fitness journey. And it's mental, emotional. It's a beautiful book. It's an ebook, and it'll help you get that mindset and get that next level so that you can change your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul. It's called From Stuck to Strong, and it is available at joyvillafitness.com. So you can support. I mean, you can get it for free. Why not? And if you want to support the channel, Cash App, money sign Real Joy Villa. Always appreciate that. Keeps the lights going. It keeps, buys me a cup of coffee. You're buying me a cup of coffee. And if you guys didn't know, we do weekdays, 9 a.m. So we're no longer doing the Wednesday night show Unplugged. I might do some here and there as a pop up, but don't count on it. Don't count on it, guys. Okay. But you can count on my mornings. You can definitely count on my mornings. I appreciate that. Well, I'm going to jump off here, guys. It's been awesome. We've had so much fun. I do have the Bible app, Jason. I love it because it reminds me of different scriptures. But I read my dad's Bible. I don't know if you can see it back there. I read my dad's Bible. He passed away 16 years ago, and he was a minister, and he's my heart. I love my dad so much. I did say it. His stats are too high. He did. He was in power. I mean, I do think Saul was in a power condition on killing Christians, and that's why God saved him. He had to become Paul. So I don't know how many intensives that was, but it was probably a very like if thank God doesn't charge for any counseling or intensives because that would have been expensive for sure. Thank God his salvation is free, right? Imagine if you had to pay for hours of indoctrination to change your mindset to be a good person. God doesn't say that. You just give your life over to him, like, and it's free. Salvation is free. He already paid the price. So anybody trying to make money off of salvation, you already know it's a lie. Took me years to see that. Took me years. Every day that we have life is another opportunity to get things right. Literally. Exactly, Carl. Literally, quite literally. Yes. Well said regarding who cares the haters. Just keep being authentic and work hard, and who cares? These buzz noises, exactly. Bzz, that's how the haters sound. Oh, Alex and Sahara, love and life. You guys are sweet. Oh, thank you. Sending love from London. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. I appreciate your support. I really like seeing you in the stream. Thank you. Exactly. The jokes could go on. We're going to have a cup of coffee one day and just joke. London, I love my European peeps. Donate to keep the fro fluffy. Boop, boop, boop. I need a sound effect thing. Boop, boop, boop. Somebody donates $20. I'm gonna buy one of those. We're gonna fundraise for. Boop, boop, boop. I just do it with my mouth. Sorry to hear about your father loss. I lost my father back in 2021. My father also died to a stroke, and my mother. They died within 3 years apart. Same exact circumstances. Very tragic. Broke my heart. Thank you, Dr. Samuel. And I'm sorry to hear about your loss. Your dad recently died. It's hard. Real salvation is free. True. That's right. Amen. Amen. Yes. I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you guys. Thanks for the live. Don't forget to look at the comments afterwards. Exactly. And if you can, leave me some comments on my page. It just helps with the algo. We got some Spanish. No ignorando las maquinaciones del enemigo para que Santanas no gan ventaja. Of 2 Corinthians 2. My Spanish is so bad, and I am Argentinian. I'm so bad. It's terrible. This one I don't know. But it's a scripture. It's 2 Corinthians 2:11. I should have just looked it up and been like, he said do. I need to that's on my bucket list. I need to learn Spanish fluently. I used to know quite a bit of Spanish, raised in Spanish speaking household. I can understand some, but reading it I can't. I can't quite read it. God bless you, Sahara. Love you, girl. Oh, thank you. Bless his soul. Absolutely. Yes. Thanks for the live. Don't forget to look at the comments afterwards. Yes, JCL. I'm so sorry. Thank you, guys. Great, great live stream. Yes, yes. Love you guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. 6 a.m. Pacific. Whether you're in London or South Africa or Sarasota, Florida, we gonna be there at 9 a.m. Love you guys, and do not get on here Wednesday nights. No more Wednesday nights. Sorry to say, but it's gonna be okay because you're gonna get Wednesday mornings. Okay, bye, Joy Tribe. See you tomorrow morning.